Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to the Modern Spiritualist. My name is Raheem. Today I'm going to do the general spread for the month of September for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you know your Sun sign and it's Sag, you're in the right place. If you know your Moon and your Rising signs, make sure to look for those as well. That'll give you more insight into your situation. I went ahead and already pulled the spread for this month of September. Apologize for the glare. So we have a couple cards roughly for each week to get you through the month. Some of these energies will hang around longer, some will be for a shorter duration. All will be subject to your own situation, so take what resonates, leave what does not. So in the first week of September, we have the Two of Pentacles, and that's paired with the Seven of Swords. In the second week of September, we have the Universe card, and it is paired with two popped out of this deck. It's the Thoth deck. It's paired with the Knight of Wands in reverse. And then in clarifying that, we have the Three of Swords reversed. In the third week of September, we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. And that is paired with the Four of Cups. And in the fourth week, we have the Empress, and that's paired with the Fool in reverse. Okay. So with these reversals, just because there's a lot of them, everybody has been getting a lot of reversals this month. Mars does go into retrograde on September 10th, I believe. So it's just it's a retrograde-y month. There's retrograde-y energies going on. So just keep that in mind. So this Two of Pentacles. I feel change. Sometimes with the Two of Pentacles, it can just be you're juggling a lot, and there's a need to be flexible. But with you guys, I'm getting a really interesting sensation in my navel where everything's actually very, very still. Like there isn't kind of like the fluctuating energy I tend to get with this. So I get the sense that you may be. It's really interesting. I think this is just shift. I think you're shifting. You're changing. You're kind of phasing out of something and into something else, and there may be kind of. I mean, I'm not getting any cards that's saying that there's any like serious gaps or waiting. Like it's not like I've pulled a hangman or anything. But I almost feel like there's this balancing of opposites. There's this navigation of moving from one place to the next in some capacity. But it's very almost soothing. There's a calm. There's a sense of groundedness. And maybe because, you are Sagittarius and movement comes naturally to you. So this is actually, a phase in your life where you do feel very present, very grounded, very in your own kind of flow. With this Two of Pentacles card in particular, we have the Ouroboros, which is the snake eating its own tail, which is kind of the symbol for kind of the infinite path of life, and the fact that to be alive is to use energy, and that energy just becomes recycled and back into the big web of life. So I get the sense that you're just managing your energy well, and whatever it is that you're doing right now has a lot of meaning for you. It's paired with the Seven of Swords. I think with the Mars retrograde, by the way, I get the sense that any movement is kind of more internal than external at this moment, which is why it maybe feels very, very still. Because energy levels are kind of being reset, they're kind of being rejuvenated. There's kind of a sense of making sure that you're feeling your well, and I get the sense that you guys are doing that. It's paired with the Seven of Swords, which means you're being really strategic about how you're using your energy, which makes a lot of sense with this Two of Pentacles that I pulled, and the sense of like energy being recycled and used and reused by the greater web of life, which we're all living off of each other basically. We're all recycling the universal energy, and I get the sense that you're just in that flow. And you're choosing to use your energy in the most strategic ways possible, the ways that make the most sense, and you're leaving the rest. And that will keep you from being overwhelmed, especially if you're in kind of a transitionary period or a period of shift or change, because you do use up more energy when things are changing, and so. But I really feel like you guys are on top of things. Like you're like, okay, this is what I need to do. This is what I can leave for now, and it feels really, really solid. Again, I just get the sense that you're really grounded, you're really aware, you're really present at this time, which is fantastic. And the second week of September, we have the universe, and it's paired with the Knight of Wands. So let's talk about the universe first. The universe means closure. So whatever it is that you're phasing into in this first week, maybe you're kind of half in, half out, which the Two of Pentacles can also kind of imply. Like you're not quite where you're going, you haven't quite left where you're phasing out of. But I think in the second week, you do. I think you find some closure with whatever it is that you were doing, that you've moved away from. And I get the sense that you're just open to a lot of possibilities right now. The universe kind of has some like soul and karmic energy attached to and destiny, to where whatever it is that you're pursuing right now is just totally aligned with your heart and soul. It's totally aligned with your destiny, the greater path the greater path of your soul, and where it is that you are heading. It's very, very soul led, and you know it. You know the path that you're on. You know it's for you. I feel a lot of pride, a lot of confidence, a lot of positive self-esteem. It's paired with the Knight of Wands reversed, which again, I get the sense that with the reversal, there's really just a matter of, are you managing your energy well internally? Where are you directing your passion? And it just kind of feels like something's brewing right now, something's cooking that you may not necessarily put out into the world or manifest until after the retrograde period is over. But this is the preparatory stage where you're getting ready. You're really in tune with your inner sense of passion and inspiration, and energetic charge. Everything is just, all of this to me so far is just the ways in which you are directing your energy are kind of up for review. And you're bringing a lot of awareness to this in a really positive way. All of this is really, really positive. This is just you, paired with the universe. So you're heading towards your destiny, you're heading towards the greater path of your soul, and you're allowing that passion, that inspiration, that love, that lust, and that fiery kind of charge. This is a Sagittarius energy, by the way, kind of building in you and kind of immersing itself within you, gaining wisdom, and preparing itself for when everything goes direct again. And for some of you, this may be very specific plans. If you're artists, this is great. If you're pursuing a career that you're really passionate about, this is great energy. It could also just be your own relationship to yourself, because this is a Sagittarius energy as well, and because this universe card is about your greater soul path. This may not be anything specific. It may just be your own life force energy in your body is creating new pathways within yourself, clearing out old shit that you don't need anymore, and kind of recharging you and leveling up your frequency. I've been saying that to a lot of people. It seems like everybody's kind of due for a level up, and a lot of signs are in that direction right now. So this could just be your intelligence, your wisdom, your inner knowing, your body, your energy, all kind of getting an upgrade in an internal sense, where you're just going to feel a lot better. You're going to feel a lot more in control, a lot more in your power. And from there, you can do whatever you want, which this is also like a card of infinite possibilities. And you know you can do whatever you want. It's paired with the Three of Swords reversed. I like this better in the reversal for you. You may be looking at Mars is in your Or Aries. Mars is in Aries, which is in your, what is it? First, second, third, fourth, fifth house. Creativity. Um, this could be you kind of letting go of ways in which you have gotten in the way of your own. Again, creativity is sexual energy, same thing. The ways that you've gotten in the way um, of your own soul, or of your own pathways of creativity, of your own expression, soul expression, authenticity, intimacy, all those kinds of things. The ways in which you have got in the way of that in the past due to fear-based beliefs, or self-doubt or anything like that. This could also be, for those of you that that doesn't resonate with, this could also be you looking back at past people in relationships, and this could be intimate relationships, it could be children, it could be family, it could even be work, if you're really engaged with your work in the heart, because these are all heart-based things. Obviously, there's this big heart here, right? So ways in which you felt like you haven't shown up for yourself, or that others in your life haven't shown up for you. And those are generally probably people that you either let go of, or people that you plan to let go of in your life, and kind of grieving those relationships. And with the reversal, I get the sense that this is not new. And with the Mars retrograde, I think this is kind of a final review of what you want to leave behind moving forward, what you're just done with, what you're ready to let go of. And it doesn't feel terribly, sometimes the Three of Swords, especially in the direct, there can be a lot of emotion. It doesn't feel terribly emotional. I think you guys are really just, with all of this energy shifting that you're going through, you're really just like, what am I taking with me, and what am I not taking with me? It really just feels like more of an intellectual decision, more of that inner knowing, that listening to your soul and what you really need, for yourself, for your energy, for your expression moving forward. And as you let go of what you know you don't need, you can attract a higher frequency of the things that you do want. I get the sense for many of you it is relationships. I don't know if it's you. I always want to bring that up because sometimes things don't resonate with, relationships, but people are like, oh, I say that to myself all the time, or I beat myself up about this. I cross my own boundaries, you know what I mean? So it's always important to bring up, but it does feel stronger for me that you're actually seeing how you want to create healthier boundaries, healthier dynamics, healthier attachment with the people in your life moving forward. And you're grieving the people that have crossed those lines in the past. And it can be difficult because it's like, even though you know people aren't good for you, you can of course still miss them. And so there may be some feelings of like, oh, I miss this person even though I know that they're not for me anymore. And so allow yourself to hold that complexity of like, I still love this person, I still miss them, and I know they're not good for me, and I know I can't bring them into my life moving forward. You can hold both. In the third week of September, we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You guys may be second guessing and challenging what you're doing, maybe for a living, maybe for school, maybe even hobbies or enterprises or side projects or things like that. Anything that really requires a certain skill level, the skill set that you possess. You may be second guessing if you're really enjoying what you're doing and if you want to move forward with it. I get the sense that maybe some of you have come to a place where you've gained a certain amount of mastery or skills in whatever it is that you are pursuing. You've kind of come to a stop and review place, of course, Mars retrograde, stop and review, where you're asking yourself if you even want to continue, or if you don't really have a desire to level up your skills any more than you've already done. Maybe you just kind of hit the point where you're like, I can't really go any farther with this. And so you may be kind of reviewing whether you will continue. It's paired with the Four of Cups, which means that opportunities may be coming in that you're not taking, which is not a bad thing with the Four of Cups. It just means, okay, this is not for me. And that can be weird. I mean, I think we have a tendency, I'm an LA-based person. I'm not there right now, but I'm an LA-based person, and it's like, the entire culture in LA is like you take every single opportunity because you never know where it's going to take you. And I had to kind of unlearn that. I kind of had to, come to a place where I was like, okay, no, I don't have to take every single opportunity because sometimes they're not for me and they're just using my energy in ways that I don't, you know, that aren't ultimately where I'm going or resonating with the path that I want to lay out for myself. And so that's what the Four of Cups is it's just saying, okay, that's a waste of my time, that's a waste of my time. I'm not going to take them. And so it's, being paired with this Eight of Pentacles, it's really like, okay, I don't see a path forward with something anymore. And it may be entirely different from whatever this relationship type energy is. I think maybe just with the fact that you are going through like a kind of a whole soul review here with the Universe card, with the Two of Pentacles card, with the Knight of Wands card here. You may just be kind of looking at everything in your life, and whether it's relationships, career, home, whatever, and realizing that there's a lot of changes that you want to make, which that resonates with the Two of Pentacles energy as well. Yeah, you want to make changes in your life, and you want to move forward with the understanding that everything that you do from this point on is the best use of your time and energy. You're really just, I think you're really just pairing things out and moving on from a lot of things that were old. So yeah, you may just not be taking everything that comes your way anymore, especially in relationship to whatever this Eight of Pentacles energy is, whatever it is that you're just like not feeling anymore. And I would just say, yeah, I mean, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, so just go ahead. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and chill. Sit with the things that you're reviewing and just allow them to continue to brew so that at the end of this you know exactly what you want and you can go for it and you have the energy to do it because you're not wasting your time with things that you don't care about, right? And in the fourth week we have the Empress, which is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. The Empress is a master manifester. And the Empress is really, really in tune with the earth, nature, the environment around her, and her relationship to it, okay? And so this just may be where you are. You're going through this big phase shift with this Two of Pentacles energy. You are reviewing the things that don't work in your life anymore. You're simplifying. You are leveling up your energy. You're replenishing yourself, and then right at the end of the month, it's like, bam, I'm ready to go, right? You are really in your power at the end of the month. And this is also a card of infinite possibility, like the Universe card. This is like, that you can do anything from here, and you just deciding what it is that you're going to do, right? This is a great time for manifestation practice if you guys have one. For those of you that don't, just get clear on your vision. Make sure that you know exactly what it is that you want, so that it's easier to go after. And the more clarity you have over where you want to go, the better the universe can bring you those things because there's no cloudiness, there's no doubt, and the more refined your plans, the more the universe can deliver exactly what you want rather than like half of what you want. Or send you straight up the wrong thing because you weren't super clear on what it is that you wanted, right? So this is saying, get clear on your vision, make sure you know where you want to go, and then pull the trigger when you're ready. And you may not exactly be quite ready yet. You may be in your power right now. You may be getting there, getting clear on your vision. You know that you have the power. And the Fool reverse is just saying, I'm not ready to take the leap yet, which I think is really, really wise of you. I feel a lot of wisdom throughout this whole month, which, I mean, you're Sagittarius, right? You're kind of the philosopher in many ways, and I feel this from you really strongly, that you're not bullshitting anymore. Whatever it is that you want to do with your life, you're like, I mean business. I'm serious. This is what I want to do, and so you are being really careful. You are not taking things that come into your life that aren't for you. You're not allowing energies from other people to take energy from you. You're not allowing the day-to-day kind of minutia of your life to take energy from you. And This is just saying that whenever you are ready to take that next step, to do what it is that you're ready to do, um, when you're ready, you'll know, and you won't have to second guess yourself. And so the Fool is just like, I know I'm on the start of this new journey, but I'm not quite ready to go yet. I'm still getting things in order, and I think that is really, really beautiful. Um, you guys really know what you're doing. You're really in your power this month. I can really feel it from you. You're grounded. You're centered. Um, this is going to be a really powerful month for you. I'm really excited. If you liked this video, make sure to hit like. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to hit subscribe so you can see the next Sagittarius video if you want to. No pressure if you don't. And I hope you guys have a great September, and I will see you next month.